I hope that didn't freak you out too much, but I don't know, I've been in a weird Rebecca Black kind of mood this week, so it kind of had to be done. I was originally going to make a video today all about grief and books about grief because you guys know that I love reading about that, but I've never done a video on it. I will do that, but it's just too sunny this week to do it. If you don't know, this week it has been really warm in the UK. It's been like 25 degrees, hence why I'm wearing my favourite summer dress, which I'll show you like now. It's like my favourite thing ever. It's April and we're having summer, which is a bit bizarre. I don't think it's gonna last, but I've got to make the most of it while it's here and tell you all about my favourite summer reads. Summer reads for me means something that's light, often YA, maybe has like a summer setting, a holiday theme set in the summer holidays, has a bit of travelling, something funny. It's got to have that kind of vibe. There is nothing nicer than going on holiday or sitting in your garden and reading something really summery. So I thought I would show you some of my top summer picks to give you some recommendations for this year. If there are any that I don't mention here that you want to recommend to me, please let me know.
When I met you in the summer, to my heartbeat sound, we fell in love as the leaves turn brown, and we could be together, baby, long as skies are blue. You act so innocent now, but you lied so soon. When I met you in the summer.
Let's start with some young adult books. The obvious choice for this is Morgan Matson. This is The Unexpected Everything, but Morgan Matson has a vast back catalogue of amazing summer reads. Since You've Been Gone, Second Chance Summer, Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, The Unexpected Everything, new book called Save the Date coming out this year. Morgan Matson is the queen of summer reads. Just look at this cover, it's all sunny, it's happy, it's YA, there's YA drama, it's nothing too serious. Spoiler alert, I don't think anybody ever dies. It's all just teenage drama and friendships and romance, and she does it really well. It's not cheesy at all. I personally absolutely adore this. This is quite a thick book, but it's one that you can read just on the beach and you'll get through it in a day, and those are the best kind of summer reads, I think. Another choice, now this is one that I read last year, The Girl's Guide to Summer. This is just a proof copy, it's not the final cover, but this is about some girls who go travelling and then they bump into a group of guys and there's some drama there. But I really love this, and I read it before I went interrailing, and it has that interrailing vibe because they go London, Amsterdam, Paris, Venice, all these places. So if you're going on holiday this year, it's actually really weird if you're reading about the places that you're about to go to or have been to. And even if you're not going on holiday, like, you can go on holiday in this book. I loved how it covered so many places and you really got a distinct feel for each of those places and what they did, and it's just a holiday in a book. It's wonderful. Romance, girl power, holiday in a book. That's all you really need to know about this. In Search of Us, this has been featured in a few of my recent videos. This is so cool and summery. This is from the author who wrote Love Letters to the Dead. This is just a girl trying to find out about her family history, but it's a parallel story with her mom. So it's her at 17 and her mom at 17. It's got a really summery feel. It's about acting and trying to make it as a model as well. It's got so many cool themes in it, and it's just got a really summery vibe. And what I loved about this book was that the writing was so descriptive and so rich in a way that was still engaging. Like, it wasn't boring description, it was really lovely description that made you feel like you were there. I could feel the heat coming off these pages as if I was actually there in that room with them. And I love that. So if you want to feel like you're in a really hot country, read this. Another fantastic summer reads author is Jennifer E. Smith. This is what happy looks like. I used to have a copy of The Statistical Probability at Love at First Sight, which was like one of my first YA books I really got into when I was younger, but I think that got like covered in water and absolutely destroyed at some point, and I think I had to get rid of it. I found it and it was just a mangled mess. So this is what happy looks like. Not only matches the sunglasses today, but it's a really good, feel-good, predictable story. It's about a girl who accidentally emails the wrong address. There's like a typo in this email address, or a guy emails. I don't remember which way around it is, but one of them emails the other and there's a typo in the address, and they become friends over email. The guy turns out to be a famous actor. Spoiler alert, like, no one saw that coming. You're not reading it for the plot twists. You're reading it because it's cute and it's romantic and it's just lovely, and they have ice cream and it's summery and you've got that fame element. It's just so cute. So if you're looking for a fun summer read, I would recommend this. And the last YA one I want to mention to you is 7 Days of You by Cecilia Vines. I actually met Cecilia Vines last weekend. Yeah, last weekend. Oh my god, that was so recent. And she signed this for me, which was so cute. Gave me a little postcard as well. So I am slightly biased because she's so lovely, but I read this book last summer and absolutely loved it. It was about a girl who is about to leave Japan to go back to the US, and a guy who's going from the US to Japan, and they overlap by 1 week and they only have 7 days together, but of course those are the 7 days that they fall in love. This is just really, again, cute. You get a lot of culture in Japan where it's mostly set, and I love that. Again, it's like going on holiday in a book, although they're not on holiday because they're living there, so you get a bit of a different vibe. But if you're into traveling through stories, if you're into romance, again, if you're into something light and fun and a little bit cultural, then I would recommend this. That is a nice segue actually into me telling you about the new Cecilia Vines book. This is a proof of The Summer of Us. I haven't read it yet, but I cannot wait to read this summer. It says on the back it's perfect for fans of Jennifer E. Smith, so I think I'm going to love it. And it's about best friends who are planning a trip around Europe, and oh, I think they're going. This just looks like a lot of fun, so I cannot wait. There was another book actually that I haven't read which I wanted to include in this. This is, again, another romance, How to Write a Love Story. I was sent this by Stripe, so thank you to them for sending this to me. I can't wait to read it because I feel like romance is best read in the summer. This is about a girl who wants to be a best-selling author like her gran, and she's really struggling to write romance, so I think she has to go out and experiment a bit and like find a boyfriend or flirt with guys and find out if romance is really like that, and then figure out how to write that in a story. So it seems like it has some low-key drama, some cute romance, and some lessons on love. Just looks really lighthearted and fun, and I don't know, something that I would want to read in the summertime. Moving on to adult books, I have 3 adult summertime reads that I need to share. The first is Giovanna Fletcher, Dream a Little Dream. All of Giovanna Fletcher's books are perfect to be read in the summer, maybe except for the Christmas novellas that she did, like Christmas with Billy and Me, maybe not those, but I remember I read this when I was on holiday in Corfu a few years ago, and it just, like, the cover is just perfectly summery, and I was reading it in the sun on a sunbed. It was just amazing. I love Giovanna Fletcher's writing. I devour this in a day, and I really want to reread all of her books because they're just so good. This is about a girl who starts dreaming about a strange man that she's kind of falling for, and then he appears in real life and she's like, what? Giovanna Fletcher's a great writer. Her adult books are wonderful. They are some kind of wonderful. Maybe if you want something that's a little bit more adult than YA, then Giovanna Fletcher would be a top pick for you. This one is not as romantic. This is Us by David Nichols. I read this on a holiday as well, and this has always stood out to me. I picked it up just because I saw it cheap in Waterstones before I went on holiday, and I just thought, like, I'll take that with me. And it turned out to be a fantastic book about a family of 3, and they're having problems, the husband and wife, and they go on this holiday, and I think it really just brings them back together, if I remember it rightly. But I laughed so much at this book. I found it hilarious. The family drama is just so realistic, and I've had a few people who've read this and have said the same thing. So all those little family things that happen when you're on holiday, you can find them in this book. So if you want to spend some time with an imaginary family this summer and go on an imaginary holiday, I would recommend Us. And finally, A Spool of Blue Thread by Anne Tyler. 3 generations of a family are told in A Spool of Blue Thread. This is their story of how the couples fell in love, how their family came to be. This was shortlisted for the Man Booker Prize in 2015 as well. So if you want something a little bit more literary than some of the YA books or a David Nichols book, then this would be my top pick for you. And if you're wondering, these glasses actually were sent to me by Hachette with a copy of Not If I Save You First, which is a middle grade book about a spy. Just thought I'd let you know about that in case you were interested. So I'm going to play you out now with another final summer song. I hope that you found this video useful or interesting, or at least a little bit humorous. I'll be back next weekend with another video, but in the meantime, give this one a like and subscribe. Bye!